Before the video starts, I'm just gonna say, please don't harass anyone. Please respect their opinions, thoughts, and beliefs, because everyone has their own thoughts and stuff like that in this.
Hate it.
First, it's about Joji. See, the thing is, Joji doxed Qwelver's name, which is kind of messed up. And the creator himself legit said that even after questioning Joji and Void and hearing them out, he still doesn't know who to side with, which that should raise a few red flags.
Content.
And then we have this video where the victims actually made their documents. By the way, the links are in the descriptions. And yeah, I read the documents and I made a response to all the documents. Okay, so Duck Adams and Rox are people that should not be trusted because they were lying manipulators. Also, Joji is not associated with Rox. Please stop assuming, because Joji just released the document at a bad time, like a week after Duck Adams came out with the video, which Duck Adams and Rox are clearly causing drama and stuff like that. But the Joji and the Qwelver situation is real. The cease and desist is real. All that's real. The victims also saying stuff that are real too, but some of it could be taken out of context in a way. For example, Gary, he said straight up that he hated Qwelver and called her insults, which not only is that a hate crime, but that was also kind of disrespectful and unprofessional. Also, Rox is the one that messed you up in 2021, so I really don't know why you're going after Qwelver on this. And then Joji, when Joji had cancer, Qwelver was there for him. She helped him during a hard time. It was only sometime during like mid-2025 when their friend got cancer is when Qwelver was kind of not making the best decisions, which, don't quote me on this, but I have a theory that she could possibly have depression. Hear me out. She was ignoring people, and then she was blocking people, like if she was isolating herself. People who have depression isolate themselves all the time to not bring people down. Again, just a theory, we don't know for sure. This is just my personal beliefs. And then Joji admitted to working voluntarily, which means this debunks any underpaying employees argument, which I blame the community for, just taking stuff out of context and just believing stuff without questioning it. Yeah. Joji, I get he has good reasons and stuff like that, but he's not exactly making himself look innocent either. Chip is a boy. I called him a girl on accident. Sam, this is gonna get a bit sensitive. Sam admitted that Qwelver's not a groomer, but who is a groomer? Rox. He's also a pedo too. So why are people going after Qwelver, not Rox? Doesn't make sense. Snail is a tester, not really a dev or moderator, just a tester. Oh yeah, he also paid him too, so that again goes against the whole underpaying employees thing. I don't know where the whole overworking employees thing comes from, unless they're referring to Joji with the whole cancer thing, which it's kind of Joji's fault for not quitting if he knew it was affecting his mental health, but I don't think he was being overworked. He would have said it in his document, which I don't recall. Oh yeah, this is actually kind of messed up. Qwelver was Qwelver might have made a joke or so, but this person's autistic and was shaking because of what Qwelver said, and honestly, as an autistic person myself, I feel very sorry and, for you, because, you're always honest and you're always direct while also shaking as like a habit because you can't really stop it. Yeah, it's kind of messed up. Qwelver should have thought before she speak, honestly. Think before you speak next time. But Qwelver doesn't take full accountability, but it makes sense why she doesn't take accountability. Oh yeah, this is proof that Chip is actually a dude. But Qwelver, okay, I can understand why she didn't take accountability. She didn't really do anything wrong in the eyes of the law. She didn't commit any crimes like Rox did, which I can understand why Qwelver is against. Qwelver's kind of sending that cease and desist because she did nothing wrong in terms of committing crimes. Gary might have committed a crime for the whole, But yeah, Joji should have learned that his consequences of actions, though. He wanted closure, but the moment you released that document on Twitter, you said in your document you admitted that it was gonna get the most attention, and the moment that happened was the moment that it no longer could be settled privately. So that's kind of on you, and that was probably the reason why Quell sent the cease and desist, which means she probably had a reason to send that cease and desist. So yeah, Joji is not exactly in the right either. To be fair, no one's in the right here. Both Quell and the victims are in the wrong, and by the victims, I mostly mean Joji and Gary. The others might actually have a point, but like, I don't think some of them are victims though, and if they were victims, then because they could just be speaking out. Because if they like witnesses, that's what I mean. Testimony. If they really are victims, they should be going after Rox on this, because Rox made you victims, not Quell. Like, in 2021, it made sense that Quell was a minor at the time, so she didn't know better. And in 2024, it made sense why Quell didn't fire him immediately, and why she fired him too much later, because she gave him a second chance, which was reasonable. She thought that he would change, and Quell was being manipulated for 6 years since he was 15, And then, like, even the Tao Hughes community thought he would change. Even the owner said you should defend yourself first, which Quell did in her response, but then people just said she was victimizing herself, calling it AI, which is messed up, especially for Zeal, who also almost died, by the way, because of Ren, who couldn't handle rejection, by the way. Who also got called AI. Yeah, and that's kind of messed up. We should learn from the Do My Fate situation, the Pressure situation, that we shouldn't automatically trust victims. Plus, like I said, in that video I showed, oh yeah, by the way, links in the description for the videos, but for the videos I showed, not everyone is a victim. Like, I most of them probably are, but I'm pretty sure like 1 or 2 of them are just witnesses or whatever. And I don't think anyone's like in the wrong in terms of like crimes, but everyone's in the wrong in terms of the internet, like for not either taking accountability or for not knowing that consequence of actions or because of past trauma, which Quell has trauma, possibly PTSD. But like, yeah, she could possibly be depressed for all I know, but we don't know for a fact. I just didn't trust Joji. I just don't for some reason. Like, he probably has a good reason now, because back then, I kind of thought he was lying, but he's probably not lying. However, he's, again, not making the best decisions either. So it feels like both Quell and him are the wrong, which Quell I can understand because trauma, manipulation, possibly depression, all that. All that in one messes up with someone so much, especially when they've been manipulated for 6 years, and you're trying to play Overwatch for a comfort game, which makes sense. They forget that denial is a real human thing. But yeah, we just gotta have to see how it works in court, which at least she's taking legal actions because Ren claimed she didn't have the money. Also, yeah, Quell probably already has enough money to sue them because of the whole people calling her a multimillionaire. So yeah, the whole boycotting the game to not let her sue the victims is kind of BS because she already have enough money anyways. Don't tell people to boycott the game. Why? Well, 1, not only is it not really going to do anything, but 2, because you're telling people what to do, which you should respect people's own opinions and beliefs. Like, don't tell people to play a modded game because, well, you're stealing her aspects and stealing her profits and stealing her, again, you're kind of just defaming her, which, again, disrespectful. I like to be honest and fair. I don't care if life's unfair. I always want to be fair. So, Joji, I'm sorry if people said you associated with Rox, because you clearly aren't. Like, I'm sorry if you're going through a hard time, Quell, and all that. I'm sorry if the people out there are witnesses and, want closure, but, like, Joji kind of messed that up. But, like, then again, Quell should really take accountability for real. But, like, because she did take accountability, but not full accountability. But, like, she's still sorry. She said she was sorry. But, like, you just don't see it as an apology, but, like, but again, let's all stay civil about this, and, we should just stay mature about this. Oh yeah, before I go, I'm done with the whole drama and situation. Not drama. Well, yeah, the situation, because it's taken a toll on my mental health and maybe my relationship, and I don't want to lose my relationship because of a stupid situation. Like with like people around me, because like it's not that I'm obsessed with defending Quell. It's I'm obsessed with being fair, because like it's like no one hears me out and they don't see what I see. Like that's why I'm really curious how this works, how this is gonna work out with the whole legal standpoint. Which Quell, by the way, is working not only with authority but professional. So hopefully she can eventually get the help she needs, with because like she clearly needs help. Because I don't know what happened in 2025, but yeah. Once again, respect people's beliefs. Don't tell people what to do. Don't harass anyone. All be civil. All be mature. No one seems right in the eyes of the internet, but everyone seems right in the eyes of the law. Like I said, stay safe. Enjoy what you want to enjoy. Good luck, and I'm gonna end the video here. Bye.